The children of this castle. Everyone among these children in the castle has superpowers. Take a look at this little girl. She lifts up the hair at the back of her head, opens her mouth wide, and gobbles up a drumstick in one go. There's a boy from whose mouth bees fly out the moment he opens it. And there are children who can turn invisible. There's a girl who can control the growth of plants at will, and a girl with incredible inborn strength. There's a child who can bring any toy back to life. And there are twins who can turn people into stone just with a single glance. They've lived here for decades, yet they've always remained in the form of children. The story begins with a phone call from Jack's grandpa. Grandpa said that someone was after him and warned Jack to hide quickly, but Jack didn't pay much attention. He even thought that Grandpa had forgotten to take his medicine. However, when he rushed home, all he saw was the mess in the room. It seemed that some kind of monster had broken in. Following the footprints on the ground, Jack found his grandpa lying on the floor. His eyes had been gouged out. Before he died, Grandpa told Jack to go to a small island and find the headmistress of the castle. The headmistress would tell him all the truth. Jack wasn't unfamiliar with this island because when he was a kid, Grandpa often mentioned this place when telling stories. There was a headmistress who could transform into a bird, and there were children with all sorts of superpowers. As soon as Grandpa finished speaking, he passed away. Just then, Jack saw the figure of a giant monster approaching him. Fortunately, the neighbors showed up in the nick of time and managed to scare the monster away. Jack decided to follow Grandpa's instructions and went to the island to search for that castle. But the castle had already become a ruin. According to the memories of the local people, as early as 1943, the castle had been blown up by the army. Jack wasn't willing to accept it, so he came back to the ruins of the castle again. Suddenly, a figure called out to him. This eerie scene scared him so much that he took off running right away. As a result, he tripped and fainted. When he woke up, he found himself being carried on the shoulder by a little girl. Then he was shocked by what he saw before his eyes. The people from Grandpa's stories actually appeared in front of him. After that, the children led Jack through a cave and they traveled back to the world in 1943. At that moment, the castle, which was actually intact, appeared before Jack. Miss Peregrine was standing at the door, greeting him. She looked just like she did in Grandpa's photo. Miss Peregrine is a rather extraordinary woman.